Okay, so welcome to your guide. So for today's video, we're going to run down what a roadmap is and provide some of the tips on how to make an effective one. So what is a roadmap? So technically a roadmap provides a high-level information of where you want it to head towards to in the long-term path from where you currently are. So basically you have to keep in mind that whenever you wanted to do a roadmap, it should target at least 2 quarters of a year, or for the longest 5 years. So I don't actually advise that you create a roadmap for a short-term goal. Usually if it's about a software development, then better yet create a Gantt chart, or just a plain timeline for you to be able to see how you wanted to execute your deliverables. Okay, so as part of the roadmap, it should provide steps and actions necessary to fulfill the goal in their respective time of action. So from this statement, you need to understand that there are 3 parts of a roadmap. So one is the goal, which is the main reason why you wanted to do a roadmap, because you wanted to achieve something out of this course of actions and timeline. Second is the set of actions. So your set of actions might be in form of documentation. You wanted to deliver certain documentation at this specific time during the roadmap, or you wanted to deliver a product and whatnot. So just make sure that whenever you put an action, it is entailed with the corresponding point person, if not a point person, the department or the team who's going to deliver such, or who's going to execute that specific action. And the last one is the time. Again, we're talking about projection, and time is really of a big essence, especially to tie things up. What are the things that might conflict? How long a specific action should ideally take. Of course, your time is just a projection, so reality is that it may take the same amount of time, faster than you've expected, or even longer than you've expected. So what are the components of a roadmap? So you need to know where you currently are standing in terms of what you wanted to achieve as a goal. It's like this is where we are currently, a year, 2 years, 3 years, so on and so forth. Then the actions and resources. So during that course of a timeline, what are the different actions or activities that you wanted to conduct or you needed to conduct? And who are the resources and what are the resources that you need to make sure that you deliver those actions and their entailing results or deliverables? And then your goal. So what is the end of this specific courses of action within a timeline? What is the ultimate thing that you wanted to achieve, so that you can justify exactly whether your timeline really is necessary for you to achieve that goal. Should it be longer? Should it be shorter? And to justify the actions and the resources that you need to fulfill that goal. Just to give it more of a visual, look at it like a map. So most of you for sure have used, Grab, Uber, and Waze. So these are 3 different platforms that has integrated into a map. So you need to tell Waze where are you currently at. So if you're at home, or are you in the mall, or you're in the office, and then where are you heading to? From that, the application will give you a lot of options, like do you want to take off right at this very moment, or you wanted to have a scheduled one? So that's for the time. Then it will give you a specific estimate or projection of how long it will take for you to complete the ride from this point to your destination. Okay, and then in terms of the resources and actions, you got the exact display of the path you're going to take So do you need to go right, you need to go left, how many meters, kilometers, and whatnot. And then you've got an option there. Do you want to use a public transportation, or are we talking about a bicycle, a motorcycle, or is it something that you can walk, or you can have your private car with you? You have to keep in mind as well that road maps are being consumed primarily by the business. So maybe a client or stakeholders, vice presidency, or even the company owner. So you have to make sure that you're using layman's term, or at least business terminologies, whenever you do your presentation of your roadmap. You don't want to be too technical about it because they might get lost in the way. So you have to make sure that everyone is aligned and everyone understands what you wanted to convey. So that's basically it. I hope you guys get to have an overview and get to technically understand what are the major key factors that you need to consider whenever you created a roadmap, and especially when you wanted to present it to the business or to your clients. Thank you and have a great day.